Welcome to WWE TNA Talk with your host, King of Wrestling. This is WWE Podcast number 4. I'll be talking about this week's Monday Night Raw, a couple things from Smackdown this week, some things from TNA, Impact Wrestling from this past Tuesday. We have 8 WrestleMania matches so far. So let's start with wishing AJ Lee, aka AJ Brooks, a happy birthday. Evan Bourne, aka Matt Seidel's birthday stages. So happy birthday to those two. Let's start with some Monday Night Raw from this. I thought Raw was good this week. I could down out a couple of things on the show, but overall I thought it was a very good Raw. It was a jam-packed Raw with so many big names on the show. We actually started Raw for the matches, which was a nice change of pace. I thought it was a good way to start Raw with the match. Something different for a change. It was New Day versus the League of Nations for the tag team titles. Thought this was a good match. These two teams work pretty well together, actually. It was a good match. A lot of back and forth action. They're both heel teams during this match, but the New Day has gotten some, cheers at times. But New Day won. Kofi rolled up. I think it was Barrett, a 1-2-3. No, it's Rusev. He rolled up Rusev 1-2-3. New Day won the tag team titles. After the match, the League of Nations beat down New Day. I mean, they just beat them down badly. They just demolished New Day. That was New Day's face turn, by the way. They were laid out, made the League of Nations look strong, so that's good. I get they're trying to make League of Nations a believable challenger for tag titles. They're trying to make the League of Nations stronger, and I get that they're doing that. But how long do the League of Nations really stay together? But good opening match. Good way to start Raw. Crowd was into it. Next, we have Ambrose come out. Talk about how he lost at Roadblock and how he faces Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 32. Ambrose is crazy. He's a lunatic fringe. He called out Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman came out. Heyman cut a promo. He wanted Lesnar to come down to the ring, but Heyman said nope. But after Heyman left, Lesnar started coming down to the ring. Ambrose pulls out a crowbar out of his jacket, which he was hiding the whole time, which is pretty cool. Lesnar was walking around the ring, ran the ring, but Ambrose whipped him with the crowbar, jumped down. Lesnar ended up walking away. I like the Ambrose-Lesnar feud. I really do. I hope they put Ambrose over at WrestleMania in some way. It's a street fight. So it won't be a clean win for Ambrose. You can have The Rock cost Lesnar match, that Brock versus Brock at WrestleMania 33. You can do that. I just hope they put Ambrose over Lesnar at WrestleMania. That was a good segment with Ambrose and Lesnar, and Lesnar's one crazy son of a gun, I tell you. He is a lunatic for sure. Calling out Brock Lesnar, he'll do anything anytime. I love Ambrose. Next, we had Stephanie come out. I think I'm forgetting something there I didn't write down. But Stephanie came out, and Triple H came out. They cut about Roman Reigns. How Reigns isn't what it must be, how he's going to fail and everything else. A typical Triple H Stephanie promo. Ziggler came out. So he's sick of hearing those two talk and stuff. And, said he'll never stop fighting. He'll never quit. He'll never give up. So instead he makes a match with Triple H versus Dolph Ziggler. If Dolph Ziggler wins, he can pick any match he wants at WrestleMania except for the WWE Heavyweight title. Next we have the Usos taking on a Social Outcast. Not much of a match here, to be honest. Dudley Boys were watching the match. They tried to distract the Usos. Didn't work. Now the Usos are doing a super kick party. Doing so many super kicks during the match now. Like the Young Bucks do. Usos won with a splash. They just stare down with the Dudley Boys. I think the Usos will have a good match at WrestleMania, but I think it kind of needs to be some kind of stipulation to the match to make it more interesting. To be honest, there's some fans that aren't going to be into this match. Hoping they throw these tag teams into the tag team title match, but that's not going to happen, unfortunately. Next, we had Triple H taking on Dolph Ziggler. This was actually a really good match with Ziggler and Triple H. I'm surprised Triple H is wrestling so much before WrestleMania. But this is a very good match with Ziggler and Triple H. I enjoyed this match. Ziggler hit his DDT, the Famouser, the splash, and the turnbuckle. They fought inside the ring, outside the ring. In the end, Triple H won with a pedigree. Which I didn't get the booking of this match. Because you think Ziggler would have won, and Reigns could have cost Triple H the match. That would have made sense. And Reigns could have still done the beatdown after. But Triple H won. Didn't really understand the booking of the match. The ending of the match with Triple H won. But next we had Reigns return. Didn't really get cheered much. He got booed pretty much. That's not good. That's not good. Roman Reigns is getting booed and booed. They're gonna do something. They're gonna do something to the main event because the crowd's gonna shit on the main event at WrestleMania. Reigns returned to Kingdom. He beat Triple H. I mean, he beat up Triple H. Just destroyed Triple H everywhere on the announce table, the steps. They made it to the backstage, to the where all the pyro stuff are set up, all that area. Backstage, Triple H busted open during this mess when Reigns threw a toolbox down on him back in the head and busted him open. He was bleeding pretty good, which is cool. Made it even better. Hit Triple H with a steel chair. Finally, the Usos broke it up and stuff, and Triple H just walked off, which I think was bad because it didn't do anything to him by walking off. But it is what it is. It is a great brawl. I know a lot of fans aren't into this feud in this match. I get that, understand that. Reigns is gonna get booed out of the building for sure at WrestleMania, most likely, because that crowd at WrestleMania is a big mix of people from all across the world. So there'll probably be over 90,000 people at WrestleMania. They've sold over 84,000 tickets for WrestleMania as of 2 weeks ago. So WrestleMania sells. WrestleMania sells. Plain and simple. Yeah, the beatdown was cool. Next we had R-Truth, Goldust backstage. They've done like 20 of these backstage segments with R-Truth and Goldust. Just put them together as a tag team already. Just put them together as a tag team already. They'd be a good tag team together. They would work very well together. They'd be just like Booker T and Goldust tag team was back in the day. Um, excuse me. We had what? We had Chris Jericho taking on Neville. This match was supposed to go longer, but Neville got injured in this match, so they had to go to a quick finish, and the ref screwed up the 3 count. Jericho was supposed to get the 3 count, but the ref screwed up, so Jericho got in the ref's face, pushed him, and hit him, and Jericho got DQ'd. So Neville won by DQ. Neville ended up breaking his ankle and the shin bone. He's going to be out 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months, which sucks. He's supposed to be in the Intercontinental title match at WrestleMania. So they're going to have to change that some way. After the match, you had Jericho cut a promo on AJ Styles. AJ Styles came out and he attacked Jericho. He hit Jericho with a phenomenal forearm. And he stood tall over Jericho. AJ Styles and Jericho will have a great match at WrestleMania. No, I don't doubt that one, but they will. They work very well together. They're both very good in the ring. AJ is phenomenal. Jericho is still good in the ring. He's still great on the mic. So next in the main event of the evening. Well, Vince McMahon came out, got a promo about how Undertaker's going to end Shane McMahon at WrestleMania. And The Undertaker came out. And Shane McMahon came out. And Shane says, Undertaker, why are you being Vince McMahon's bitch for it? Undertaker says, nobody controls me. Shane's like, that's not how I see it. Then Undertaker and Shane fought. Undertaker ended up choke slamming. Ended up choke slamming Shane. Vince left. Undertaker stared down Vince in the ring when Vince was going up the ramp. I don't know where they're going with this thing with Undertaker being Vince's puppet or Vince's controlling Undertaker, something like that. I don't know where they're going with that. They may want to have Shane versus The Undertaker close WrestleMania, depending on how they end that match. If Shane wins, it's not going to be clean. Somebody will come out and help Shane win. Whether it's the Bullet Club, aka the Bulletproof Club, whether it's The Rock, whether it's Austin, whether it's Sting, whoever, whether it's John Cena, somebody will help Shane win if he wins at WrestleMania 32 against The Undertaker. That match could go either way. If they get Shane to stay on after WrestleMania. That's the question. Does Shane want to stay after WrestleMania? That is the real question. Let's talk some Impact Wrestling from this past Tuesday. They put on some. Impact has put on some good and great matches. That's for sure. They had Matt Hardy. They had Jeff Hardy versus Eric Young, the first match of the night. And the winner of that, Dixie said, will go on to the TNA World Title match later in the main event, which Jeff Hardy beat Eric Young. And Jeff Hardy is now in the main event, and that's a triple threat match. Matt Hardy tried to talk Jeff Hardy out of going to the title match. Jeff Hardy said no, turned down Matt Hardy. Tried to give his face to Jeff, but Jeff reversed it, gave it to Matt. So they're some of the stuff they've done at the tapings this past week. I'm not gonna give them away. I don't get some of their booking they've done at the tapings. They're continuing that Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy feud during tapings. I'll say that much. In the main event, the main event was kind of a clusterfuck. There's one interference after another interference. You had Tyson interfere, Spud interfere, Eric Young, Bram interfere. You had the Miracle, Mike Bennett interfere to beat up EC3, take EC3, try to cost EC3 the match, but instead fought EC3 through the crowd. Then Hardy gun the mic, saying, "I told you I'd keep my title." Then Drew Galloway came out and said he's cashing in his briefcase, just like Money in the Bank guy would. Identical to it. Reminded me of Money in the Bank when Drew, the way Drew I did it. In like a 2-minute match, Galloway won the TNA World Title. I got no problem with Drew Galloway as TNA champion. I think Drew Galloway will be a good champion, a babyface champion. I like it. I think it's eventually going to lead to Galloway versus Lashley at some point. I think that makes the most sense if they went that direction. Since they're doing this Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy feud thing, seems like. And it seems they're going to do EC3 versus Mike Bennett feud out of nowhere. I guess that stare down with Lashley and EC3 was for nothing. A couple weeks ago. Just TNA's dropped the ball in the Knockouts division, the X division, the Tag Team division. It sucks Davey Richards is injured because that kills the Tag Team division with the Wolves out. The Wolves was the best team in TNA. Up there with Beer Money. Beer Money and Wolves would have had a good Tag Team feud, but Davey's injury, that's out the window now. And who knows how long Davey's going to be out. Let's wait and see. I'm sure they'll pick back up on the feud with the Wolves and the Beer Money when Davey comes back. But it'll be kind of late. Talk some SmackDown. I thought SmackDown was good this week. We got Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles for the first time and on TV in a WWE ring. Hoping they do that at WrestleMania or at Roadblock, but they didn't do either. So we got on SmackDown instead. Great match. Let's talk about the Diva segment first. The Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks talking segment on SmackDown was very good. They all three did very good on the mic. Talk about their past and NXT, how they trained together, and Charlotte said that she must apologize. She apologized to Ric Flair, saying how for saying that Sasha Banks and England should be horsewomen. She was dead wrong. They didn't deserve to be horsewomen. And they just were really good in this segment. This feud's really good with Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte. Should be a really good match at WrestleMania. But I think we all know Sasha Banks is going to walk out of WrestleMania as your new Divas champion. If not, people are going to be pissed off that she didn't win the title. Because Sasha Banks should win the title at WrestleMania. I think that's why they built her up so much to wait until WrestleMania to give her the title. The biggest stage of them all. That would be the right place to give Sasha Banks the Divas title. I'm sure Becky Lynch will take the tap out or the pin. Then they'll do Sasha versus Charlotte 1-1 at Payback in May to continue that feud, because we don't know if Charlotte will get a rematch. But I believe Sasha Banks will win at WrestleMania. Very good segment with these two. They ended up all fighting at the end of this segment. Charlotte escaped. But I'm excited for this match at WrestleMania. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens, fantastic match. These two know each other very well. They've had a feud with each other for years and years in ROH. Probably New Japan Pro Wrestling as well. Other indie shows, probably. They've wrestled each other over the years, I'd imagine. AJ Styles pulled out a brand new move on Santa, which is cool. It's a torture rat powerbomb move, which is really cool to see. I'm glad they're letting AJ do all these new moves. Give him his rightful move set. He's not watered down at all. The phenomenal forearm is a great move. Could be a finisher. Love that move. He has the calf crusher. He has the Styles Clash, which he can he can still do the Styles Clash in WWE. It just won't be his top finishing move, but he can still do it. He teased it on SmackDown with Owens, but Owens reversed it. Jericho came out at the end of the match and distracted AJ Styles, which led to the pop-up powerbomb by Kevin Owens, and Owens beat AJ Styles. I wasn't really a fan of that booking. I don't think AJ should have got the loss. Since they're building to WrestleMania. They could have done it a different way. But it was a fantastic match. Loved the match. Hopefully we see a lot more AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens soon for the Intercontinental title. Because they're wrestling house shows against each other. So I love the Styles Owens match. And Navarro actually said package pile driver on SmackDown, so that was interesting. That's what I thought Owens was going to do though, was the package pile driver, but he ended up doing the package kind of like a slide slam thing there. But overall, fantastic match. Owens won. Hope to see more of these two guys go at it. I thought Roadblock was a very predictable show, but the wrestling was fantastic on the show. The NXT title match with Enzo and Kaz versus the Other Revival, great match. Charlotte versus Natty was a great match. Tag team title match was very good. Triple H and Dean Ambrose was a great match. I was hoping Ambrose was going to win, but you know how that goes. Jericho and Swagger did a good job. Jericho's promo was great. He cut before his match. You had Sami Zayn against Stardust. Good match. Yeah, wasn't a big match for Sami Zayn, but it was cool to see Sami Zayn wrestle on Roadblock. He looked good. I don't know if they're going to do Sami Zayn versus Owens one at WrestleMania or not. With Neville injured, I was thinking they're going to add Ziggler and Miz to that match too. But they're going to need more than that. And I don't know who else is going to be unless they add Jericho and Styles to it too. Which I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Just saying. I wouldn't be against that. I think it'd be an awesome ladder match. Owens, Styles, Jericho, Ziggler, Miz, and one more person who is. That would be amazing. Sami Zayn. Imagine you have Owens, Sami Zayn, AJ Styles, Chris Jericho, and Ziggler all in a freaking ladder match for the IC title. Imagine how crazy that match would be. That'd be phenomenal. That would be a great match to see. Just saying. All the crazy stuff they do. I find them doing that match. Woo! Man, I'd love to see that. Neville would have been awesome in that match too. But overall, I thought Roadblock was a good show. Fantastic wrestling wise. I think WrestleMania will be a great pay-per-view. There's just some matches on there. There's a chance. A lot of matches on WrestleMania can be very good. Yes, it may not be the best card, but I think the matches will be good and great. Ambrose and Lesnar is going to be great. It's a street fight, no holds barred street fight. You have the Hell in a Cell match, which will be good. I think Reigns and Triple H will put on a good match, but it's a very predictable match for sure. Yes, and nothing surprising. I heard we're going on. Eventually, we'll have two big surprises for WrestleMania 32. So whatever they are, have to wait and see because we don't know what The Rock's doing. We don't know what Austin's doing. We don't know what McFoley's doing. We don't know what Shawn Michaels is doing at WrestleMania yet. They're all going to be there. Shawn Michaels has been given 2 ideas. One, to be special guest or referee for the Reigns and Triple H match. And 2, to do a run-in with some legends during that match as well. So, Austin's creative plans are locked in, whatever they are. Rock is on his own. I guess The Rock can do whatever he wants at WrestleMania, according to what I read. WWE's letting The Rock do his thing, so should be interesting in what The Rock does. I say you have Rock cost Brock Lesnar the match against Dean Ambrose to set up Brock versus Brock at WrestleMania 33. That's one match they're planning for WrestleMania 33 is Brock Lesnar versus The Rock. And the other match they want to do at WrestleMania 33 is a Triple Threat Shield match for the WWE title, which would be cool to see. But they're going to have to turn Reigns heel. I heard that they might turn Reigns heel at the end of that match. I don't know how they would turn Reigns heel at WrestleMania. I really don't. I don't think there's any way you can save him as a babyface. But I don't know how you would turn him heel at WrestleMania either. To be honest, I really don't. I don't want to see Ronda Rousey being at WrestleMania this year, but you never know. She's gonna be filming movies if she is. There's no celebrity match this year, which is good. There've been no music acts announced for the show so far. That's a plus. They did announce that the Andre the Giant Battle Royal will be on the pre-show, the live pre-show on USA Network at 6 p.m. So that's different this year. They're doing the live pre-show on USA Network, which is different, which is good. So that's cool. The first hour of the pre-show will be on the WWE Network at 5 p.m. is what they're saying also. So yeah. But I think WrestleMania will be good. AJ Styles, Chris Jericho will be a great match. If they go the 1-1 route, or unless they have to the title match. I'm not really looking forward to the Ryback Cookie Stone match for the U.S. title. Not really, but I think they'll put on a good match. I think they'll move one more match to the pre-show as well. They're also probably going to add Team Breed versus Team Lana at WrestleMania, which I have no interest in whatsoever besides Paige being in the match. Paige should be on the WrestleMania pay-per-view card for one. She should be in the Divas title match. That would be one hell of a fatal 4-way. That would be a fantastic fatal 4-way. They've been misusing Paige, mistreating Paige so bad the last couple months. It's not even funny. It really isn't. I don't know if they just don't know what to do with her, or if they're just trying to focus on the NXT divas right now. I don't know. I don't even understand the point of the Brie and Lana feud. It came out of nowhere. It makes no sense. I don't get what the point of the feud is. Why is Lana all of a sudden going after Brie Bella? I don't understand it. But it is what it is. It's going to be at least 11 matches at WrestleMania. Pretty close to it. There's 8 right now. You have the IC title match, Y2J versus AJ Styles 4, and the Team Lana versus Team Brie match. That would be 11 matches. There's a feeling one would be added to the pre-show. So WrestleMania is going to have more matches this year other than last year. So they could always add AJ Styles and Chris Jericho to the IC title ladder match if they wanted to do that. Because they haven't announced the AJ Styles and Chris Jericho match yet, so I think they've not made their minds up yet. Maybe. I just hope AJ Styles gets his WrestleMania moment this year, whether it's winning an Intercontinental title or beating Chris Jericho, one or the other. But I think WrestleMania will be a good pay-per-view. There'll be a lot of good matches on there. Hopefully, there's some good surprises. Maybe a debut or return. We all know Kurt Angle is returning to WWE at some point. It's going to happen, you would think. He's going to go into the Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Fame at some point. You think WWE want to bring him back at some point? I don't know if he met Trump or not. Who knows? There's different stories going around. Who knows what to believe? But I think Kurt Angle will return to WWE at some point. Maybe the Raw after WrestleMania for a big return. Usually the Raw after WrestleMania is where all the returns happen or debuts happen. The big stuff happens. So let's wait and see. But hopefully Kurt Angle does return to WWE at some point down the road. For one more match at least at WrestleMania. Maybe WrestleMania 33 will have his retirement match. Who knows? Undertaker is gonna be wrestling at WrestleMania 33. He's gonna be on the European tour. So we know Undertaker is not retiring after WrestleMania 32. He's gonna be wrestling on the European tour after WrestleMania. And we know the Undertaker has no ideas of retiring at all right now. I like the Hall of Fame guys. You got the Icon Sting. You got the Big Boss Man. You got Jacqueline. You got the Freebirds. I like the Hall of Fame class so far this year. You got the Godfather as well. Sting is the headliner, and when it comes to Sting, the reports going around he didn't announce his official retirement at the Hall of Fame during his Hall of Fame induction, his speech. If that's true, that sucks because we'll never see Undertaker versus Sting now, which sucks. Everybody wanted to see. It looks like we won't see Undertaker versus Sting now, which is too bad. Kind of hoping we'd see it this year at WrestleMania, but if Sting retires, not going to happen. So it sucks, but what can you do? When it comes to neck injuries, don't mess with neck injuries. You don't want to end up paralyzed or anything. So thank you, Sting, for everything you've done for the wrestling business. You're one of the greats of all time. You will be missed. You were one of the best of all time. The crow gimmick was awesome. Face paint, everything. You were just fans loved you. Too bad that we missed the boat with you and Undertaker, but thank you, Sting. This has been TNA Talk Podcast number 4. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Make sure to check out Monday Night Raw this coming Monday, UFC Network, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Pre-show, 7:30 Eastern Time, 4:30 Pacific Time on WWE Network only. Don't know who's going to be on Raw this Monday. I doubt Undertaker will be. I don't know if Shane will be or not. I don't think Lesnar will, because Lesnar's going to be on Smackdown next week. So so till next time, see you later. This is King of Wrestling, John Harris, TNA Talk Podcast number 4. See you later, guys.